What's going on, people? How you doing? And it's your boy Franklin Freshman, and yeah, I'm back again for another show of the Franklin Freshman Show. Let me sort this out, man. You know how it is early in the morning, getting yourself ready to go out and stuff. So yeah, basically, I'm back with this is the third episode of the Franklin Freshman Show. Third episode. So obviously, I've done the previous thing that you've seen before is a live performance of me rocking the stage, I would say. What do you say? Rocking the stage? Yeah, so basically, alright, what I did is, I went on, Twitter, Facebook, you know, the social networks. Like, everybody loves their social networks. I mean, it's a quick way to communicate with friends, family, but make sure you call your people, text your people, and catch up with your people. Don't just be always on the Skype wave. You're like, yo, 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 it's all about the Skype. And you man them that only chat to girls online, go out there, step out there in the hot, like it's summer when it's hot or whatever, and chat to women, and you see the flavour. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with chatting to women online. That's cool because we're in the modern age now. But be flexible and be able to bust a little chat to any girl. But anyway, enough of me bringing the flavour. Right. So basically, I asked my fans on like Facebook, Twitter, to like ask me a few questions, tweet me some questions, some stuff, information you know about me and my music. And basically, I've got a little sheet here, and this is obviously stuff that fans have asked me. So I'm just gonna go through my little script here, because I mean, yeah, we're live on the Franklin Freshman Show, or the Freshman Show rather, but we do need to go through a little script and the like, you know. Well, yeah. Right. So basically, Jennifer from Essex asked me, yeah, big up Jennifer from Essex, you know what I'm saying? Big up. A big supporter, been supporting me from day. And that's what I appreciate. People who support my music from like 2 years ago, and you still support me to this day, you know what I'm saying? Like, that means a lot to me, so big up yourself. She asked me, how did you get the name Franklin Freshman? Now that's a very good question. How did I get the name Franklin Freshman? Now you're probably wondering, how did he get that name? That's a really interesting name, like. I mean, it may be something you may have wondered, like you may not even know who I am. This may be the first time you've watched like me, or possibly first time you've listened to my music. You're thinking, who is this Franklin Freshman? Right, let me break it down for you. A couple of years back, this was even before I was really probably getting onto music. I got into the comedy circuit. Like, big up man like Junior Booker, don't know. And so basically, I was trying to little flex. Like, obviously, I'd been writing a few lyrics here and there, but you know how it is. I thought to myself, you know what, let me try get onto the comedy circuit. So I came up with the name Franklin Freshman. Now, a big shout out to man like Frank Music, if you know about him, because obviously, I used to roll with that guy back in the day. Like, he's done well for himself as a musician. Anyone who's signed to a good label, making money, etc., got your videos, getting good views, they've done well, enjoying the music. Yeah. So I mean, it was kind of inspired by that, but then also more was inspired by just the comedy circuit. Like Franklin Freshman come out with a name that people stands out, and I set up a blog as well with the name Franklin Freshman and stuff like that, where I was going to be reviewing music. Like, but it was a comedy. Like, well, you're probably wondering, how did the comedy go? The comedy went okay. Let's say it went okay. I did like a few sets and stuff, and then afterwards I thought, you know what? Let me just chill on the comedy. Let me get serious into music, start performing, doing open mics and stuff. So yeah, that's how the name Franklin Freshman came up. So yeah, Franklin Freshman, that's my name. Don't try and copy it. You've seen it here in the footage. Yeah, shout out to Jennifer again for asking that question. I hope that answered all your questions. Right, okay, on to the next one. Big shout out to man like Tim from London. He's only been following me recently, like since I released the Happy Day single. But had a chance to delve into my other material because I talked to him regularly on Facebook and stuff, and he's telling me he likes he likes that track Stop and Search, like, because he's more into like the grime sound and the dance sound and stuff like that. But he does like a couple of the hip hop joints, but he's more into like party music. Everybody wants to party, let's party. I'm saying every day we gotta party. You gotta fight for the right to. That's what you used to end it off like. Shout out to Beastie Boys, like, yeah, big up Beastie Boys, you know what I'm saying? Live crew. Right, okay, let's go back to Tim from London. Yeah, big up yourself, Tim from London. He asked me what bands and artists influence your sound. So like, what bands and artists influence your sound? That's a very powerful question. In a sense, it is kind of cliche. Like everyone says, "Oh, who influences you?" It's the type of question any artist, any singer, any person within the creative industry is expecting. But then it's a very key question because people want to know like what influences you to make the sound that you make, or what influences you to write the books that you're writing. What influences you? Like, I mean, life influences people generally as well. But let's go back into the question. Right, Tim. The bands that influenced me, I'd say, that's a really hard one. I'm trying to think. Like REM, definitely. I grew up listening to REM and stuff. Like they're very cool, man. Like, and their sound, Johnny Happy People. It's like that type of vibe, uplifting music. I love the Kooks. I think they make amazing music. They kind of influenced me in a sense. Yeah, I would say they influenced me definitely. Their lyrics, their music, their fashion. I mean, they've made timeless music, I believe. But then that's my opinion. But I think a lot of people would agree. Damn, I think I need a hot coffee or something like that. But yeah, all right. Let me get into it. Yeah, so I grew up listening to a lot of UK garage and stuff like that. So obviously that's influenced my sound. The whole MCing, simple lyrics, like rave, chanty lyrics. Dizzy Rascal definitely influenced me a lot because when I saw that he made it, I was like, yeah, this guy has come with an original sound from a place like London, a place from the UK, where not many people are used to hearing like musicians, underground musicians come with a grime sound, a different sound, which kind of knocks back to the drum and bass days, the garage days, but it was only his own unique sound. And the fact that he came with fire, like some people have compared to him being Rakim or being the Nas of his era. In a sense, I see where the correlation comes from because Illmatic and Boy in the Corner, which is Dizzy Rascal's first album, Boy in the Corner did exactly what Illmatic did in a sense where it blew the can open for the whole industry, for UK underground grime and rap artists. It gave them a chance to go through and open the doors. Now, obviously, there were various other artists doing the thing, but anyway, right? Let me see. Bob Marley, definitely. Bob Marley is so talented. His lyrics influenced my life, my writing. Eminem. Every time I listen to certain Eminem tracks, it's like, oh, I need to get back to my pen pad. I need to make my verse sound better than him. So big shout out to Marshall Mathers. KRS-One, definitely. That's original boom bap. That lyrical sound. Right. Let me think. Well, I'm trying to think like some UK artists. Rich, definitely Rich, because Rich is very lyrically talented, and like to be able to be better than Rich lyrically is not the easiest thing. I'm not saying it's impossible, but Rich seems to think a lot about his lyrics, but then maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's just his natural talent. So big shout out to the whole movement, Rich and all that. And Devlin, love Devlin, definitely. He's a very intelligent guy. It's like he's spitting hip hop lyrics on grime, but he's got the catchiness and it makes you think, right, I need to make my lyrics more interesting and stuff like that. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, DJ Luck and MC Neat from back in the day. And ironically enough, a lot of people find this funny. I may even get some hate from this, but a big shout out to the crew known as the Blazing Squad. Because if you listen to their album, they show that you can blend an underground sound with a commercial sound. Now, a lot of people don't like them. They see them, oh yeah, just a bunch of stupid white boys with a couple of black boys in the crew. But from where they came from, like a small area, a small part of London, where areas where crews like Morfire Crew, Lethal Bizzle, Fire Camp, Heartless Crew have all come from. They were doing garage sound originally, but people always cross over. But it's their blend and the way they're able to blend, and singers and the way they sing and stuff. So big shout out to them for doing their thing, man. Everyone does their thing, regardless whether you hate them, whether you like them. They're doing their thing. So your hate don't affect them right now, because are you paying them? Are you their family? So you can hate as much as you want. And just like Mr. Sanders says, I got porcupines, like people on people that hate you, but who cares, really, truly. Forget about them, like, you know what I'm saying, man. Get your money, build up your fan base, support your family. Even 50 was saying himself on his Power of Dollar album, he's saying it's not about splashing out balling, it's about supporting your family. So yeah. Alright. Now Abdul from London, who's been supporting my music for like ever since I dropped Candy and Sunshine EP. So yeah, download Candy and Sunshine EP, people. I told you, go into my Bandcamp. So right now, go open up another tab, type www.google.com, search Franklin Freshman, or copy and paste it in from the thing underneath there, and then it'll come up for my Bandcamp or you see my Bandcamp pop up and download Candy and Sunshine EP. That's a free little EP for you. Never say I don't do nothing for you. Free. Obviously, I've got my album Seek United out right now, which you can purchase at Name Your Price, which I would love for you to purchase. It'll be a very nice thing for your collection. Yes. Indeed. Right, yeah, big up yourself, Abdul. You've been supporting me since I dropped that. I mean, you were telling me that, that Fire in the Booth remix, Micro Righteous remix, was like one of the most realest raps you've ever heard, which really touched me, because like a lot of people don't really comment on your music, or they say, yeah, you're sick, fam. Like, okay, alright, if I'm sick, make sure you support the music, download the tracks. And you know what? That Fire in the Booth, or aka Pain and Therapy, that's the name I gave it. It's got over 1,000 plays on SoundCloud and over 100 downloads. That's crazy. I never even saw it. That's the most. It's only about 2 minutes something, but it's the most downloaded tune on my SoundCloud. Whew. Lord have mercy. Alright, Abdul from London. You asked me, who's better, Drake or Meek Mill? Oh, you asked that question. Because as you know right now, if you're locked into what's going on in the world of pop, hip hop, and music in general, and entertainment, you know that Meek Mill said a comment about Drake, which I'm not going to mention or go into. And then Drake's replied back with a track and stuff like that. And for me, I respect these, as they're both artists doing their thing, bringing a lot of competition back to hip hop, which made things interesting. And it's got people talking about both artists. So in general, this is done. I think it's done well for both artists, really, because it's got people talking. Who's better? Me? Ultimately, I'd say I support Drake. I'm a supporter of Drake more than Meek Mill. I mean, I may actually download a Meek Mill album or listen to it on YouTube and check him out now, because I've never heard his album. I've heard a few. I think he's alright. He's doing his thing. Like I said before, if a brother's doing his thing, how can I hate it? Everyone just does their thing. But I've been listening to Drake since the first album. Yeah. So since he dropped his first LP, and I've been constantly listening to Drake. There was a time when it was like, any tune I heard had a Drake verse, I was like, yeah, I got to download that, I got to hear what Drake, man, has to say. But ultimately, I'm not going to say who's better or what. I'll just say I'm a small supporter of Drake. Than Drake, man. So that's what I'll say. So don't try and twist my words and say that I am jumping in this. I'll be the referee in the middle. Yeah. Nah, it's all good, man. Competition is important. Talking of competition, if any of you send me diss tracks, I may be too busy to reply, because I'm flying, and I ain't got time. Yeah, you can send me, like, whatever tracks you want on, yeah. But like my boy Jay Winter said, it may not even be worth my studio time replying to you. Simple. Right, okay, the next person is Zara from Canada. Big up yourself, Zara. Like, you've only been following me recently as well, since I dropped Happy Days, that UK garage track. I'm getting a lot of love for that track. Big up everyone who's listened to it, played it, downloaded it. Make sure you download it off my SoundCloud, www.soundcloud.com/Franklin Freshman. Free download. I've got loads of new uploads on my SoundCloud, so get onto that. Right, okay. This has been fairly long actually. I didn't realise I was being on camera this long. But as you gotta be able to open up and talk to your fans, your supporters, the people then, you know? People ask you questions, they tweet you, like people wanna know more information about you as an overall artist, like, you know, so right, okay. So Zara from Canada, who's been supporting me since the Happy Days single, asked, what new music are you working on? That's a very good question. I always love that when new people who start supporting music start getting interested, intrigued. Like, what new music are you working on? Right, I'm working on the Back to School EP, which will be dropping around, let me see, September, October, those times. But don't quote me on that. But obviously I need to drop it September, October because it's called the Back to School EP. So there'll be no point in dropping it in March or June or something, which would be really stupid because it means you would have to wait a very long time. And no one wants to wait for good quality music. It's like waiting for a 3-course meal at the Ritz. You don't want to wait for that too long. You may wait a short while, but you don't want to wait too long. Right, alright. Anyway, so, Back to School EP. I'm working on my next album, which I can't talk about due to Forever Dignified Records telling me that I can't mention or talk nothing about this or any of the artists that are featuring on it, etc., etc. There may be some big names on it. That's all I can say, and some top producers producing beats. But some of the beats have already been sent to me. Some of them are getting built and made right now in the studio. So I've got a few producers. I was calling them up, saying, yo, what's good, what's good? Can you work on this? But big shout out to Forever Dignified Records. Technically, that's the label that's helping me as I'm an unsigned artist officially, but they help me with my studio setup, getting me to studio, this and that, music videos, etc. But that's just, I don't want to talk too much about that. Let's say new music. Yeah. I'm working on hopefully a grime EP. Big shout out to man like Mr. Sanders. Like, he got me back properly into making grime again. Like, grime is a UK sound, which I find very interesting. So I thought, why wouldn't I jump back and make an EP with some UK sounding, kind of grimy beats? Think drum and bass, jungle, garage, all mashed into one with MC spit. Yeah, I've got the one. Alright. Last question is from Marie from Spain. Marie has been following me since the Love Lost music video. Big shout out to man like Sam, who shot that video. That was a very stressful shoot, but big up yourself, Sam. I had quite a few fans from that video actually. Like, yeah, big up yourself. Like, everyone who's listened to it and downloaded it, etc. And everyone who supported the CD copy when I was out there selling my copies. Because, like Cassidy said, I'm a hustler. Ask about me. Right, okay. Marie from Spain asked me any dream collaborations like, any dream rappers, singers that you want to work with. You know what? I'm gonna say this is my time. This is my open mic or whatever to say these are the people I would love to work with. Now, obviously 50 Cent, he's very talented. He would sound very good on a chorus or to do a verse would be a compliment. Eminem, definitely. He's got good verses. Even though Eminem is getting like fairly on, like with an age, but I still feel he's got the fire. He delivers the fire and he can still do it. He's changed his style, obviously, because everybody changes their style through age, through time. And that's the way artists develop. Evolve or be extinct. You don't know why he told you that. So evolve or be extinct. But that doesn't mean you just make any type of track. Think, my young brother, think about the music. Make music you like, but at the same time, you gotta make it for not just you, but for the people there. Right. Logic. I'd love to work with Logic. So Logic, you heard this. Tweet me, holler me, email address is all there. Let's work together on a nice hip hop banger, conscious track, something to get the people up, listening, bouncing. Big shout out to man like Last Resort anyway. Like he mixed down some stuff from the Seeking the Nighthood album. Well, the track called First Love, yeah. He went in on that. I'm telling you, this guy, he can make beats. When I'm talking about beats, he can make beats. Let me think. You know, talking about producers, Rapid from Rough Squad, I'd love to work with him as a producer. Go in the studio with good beats. Man like Chipmunk is going hard right now, or Chip, rather. Krypton Conan, I'd love to work with you. Who else? Daffy would sound so nice in the chorus and maybe in the verse, because he's multi-talented. Even Talisa, well not even, but Talisa and Phaser. Yeah, they're cool. Phaser, he can make tight beats, so Phaser, let's make a track together. I'd love to work with Disclosure, house producers, anyone who's talented. So my email is franklinfreshmanmusic@gmail.com. franklinfreshmanmusic@gmail.com. So contact me. I'm thinking Genesis Elijah, yeah, he's hard. He's spitting that spiritual rap, that music that just makes you like think, yeah. So any other people want to collaborate with me, contact me. One thing I will be doing soon is my ill verse, which I'll be selling. Okay, yeah, for about £10 or something. Like I'll sell it for £10. I email it to you, transfer me the money, or PayPal me the money, and then that's basically, you see that £10? That's basically studio money, really. So it's not like I'm charging you loads, £100, £50, £20, £10. And then I can just hit the booth and stuff and record more music and stuff. Yeah, so Marie from Spain, that's who I'd love to dream collaborate. Obviously, there's various other artists, American artists or whatever. Anyone who's good, like, just contact me. I'm always down for collaborations and features and stuff. I'm casual, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, Forever Dignified is a very blessed record label. So they will let you work with talented artists and stuff. They're not going to be tight and stuff. Obviously, like, talking about collaboration, if the right record label comes along, got the right contract, we sit down, we discuss, we talk. That's how business works. Same with producers. We sign a contract, etc., etc. You know, that's the way it works. Alright, anyway, thank you a lot for staying with me for over 20 minutes. I really didn't expect to be talking for this long. But yeah, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. And basically, what I'm saying is, Seeking the Nighthood is out now. Download it, buy it. It'll be out very soon, September, October, on iTunes, etc. So if you want to wait for the iTunes, alright, cool. But if you want to buy it on Bandcamp and buy on iTunes and Amazon, then why not? Enjoy music. Support an up-and-coming artist. Like Dizzy said, up-and-coming MCs struggle to be heard. To help me be heard. People are listening. That's what I appreciate. Much respect. It's your boy, Franklin Freshman. That's the Freshman Show. Glittering 24/7. I'm out. One, love, peace, unity. Easy.